Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to start the chapter 6 of engineering mechanics by Meriam, and we have the friction topic. And first question, we have a 85-pound force P that is applied to the 200-pound crate, which is stationary before the force is applied. We need to determine the magnitude and direction of the friction force F exerted by the horizontal surface on the crate. So first thing, we don't know that if this force P is big enough to move the box to the right. So we have to start somewhere, and we're going to start with equilibrium assumption, meaning that the box is not moving. But we need to verify that. So we start with the free body diagram. So we're going to have the force P, which is 85 pounds. We have the weight of this crate, which is 200 pounds. So we have another force, and we have the normal force that is applying from the horizontal surface to the crate. We can call it N for the normal force, and now we have to decide for the direction of the friction, and we know that the friction is always in the opposite direction of the movement. So we're just going to consider the force F, which is our friction here. And since we're going to start with equilibrium assumption, we have sum of all forces in x equals 0, sum of all forces in y equals 0. And let's just call our x and y in here, and let's do each of these equations. So sum of all forces in x equals 0, we basically have the 85 pounds positive minus the friction equals 0. So the friction is 85 pounds as well. And I'm gonna look at sum of all forces in y equals 0. We have the n negative 200 equals 0. So the n would be 200 pounds. But one thing that we don't know is that in order to start moving the crate, we have to pass the maximum of friction. We know maximum friction would be the mu s, which is the static coefficient, times the normal force. We figured that the normal force is 200 pounds, and we have the static coefficient as a given in the question. So 0.5. So 200 times 0.5, this is going to give us 100 pounds. What this means is that in order for us to start moving the box, we have to, or the crate, we need to pass this force. But the friction that we got from our equilibrium condition is 85 pounds. So our F is less than F max, which was 100. So we had 100 pounds for the maximum of the friction, and we are in 85 pounds. What does this mean? This means that our friction force in here is not big enough to pass the maximum friction. So that means that we're going to stay in equilibrium, and the friction that we are looking for is basically what we found in here. Hypothetically, if we got this, let's say 120 pounds, that means that our F is bigger than F max. And when we have a force or friction greater than our F max, the box starts to move. So if it moves, our friction would be mu k times n, and we have the same n, the value that we have in here, 200, and our mu k would be the kinetic coefficient, which in this question we have 0.4, and this is going to be the final answer for the friction. I believe we have more questions in the next problems in this chapter, so we're going to get to that, but just that's the basic and main idea of the friction. We're going to start with our equilibrium assumption, and we're going to go from there. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.